Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to do a review on the Fieldforce Sport GMT by Victorinox, reference number 241897. This is one of the watches that I unboxed the other day, sent in from Richard over at Saltzmans Watches. So thank you to Saltzmans Watches for sending in watches to review and help support the channel. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. And please subscribe, hit the bell icon, like and comment on the video. I appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, let's jump into this. Quick wrist check. Wearing my SKX007 this morning. So yeah, here's the Fieldforce Sport GMT. It is, as you can see, in a PVD black coated gunmetal coating, which I don't have any of these in my collection, in my personal collection. So this is nice to see for a change. The case dimension is 42 millimeters across, unusual 21 millimeter lug width. Well, not unusual. It's actually becoming more common, and a lot more common to be able to find aftermarket straps at 21 millimeters. So not that big of a deal as it was just a few short years ago. It is 48 millimeter lug to lug, nice compact size. As you can see, that nice PVD finishing on the side. And it is, 11 millimeters thick. So a nice compact size. This is going to fit on a lot of wrists. As you saw in the intro, I have a 7.5 inch wrist, and yeah, it fits perfectly on mine. I could see this being able to fit on a lot of different wrist dimensions and still look great. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. So as I said, it has the gunmetal PVD coating, fixed bezel. As you see, no rotation, just a fixed bezel. 100 meter water resistance, has a signed push-pull crown. There's the Victorinox Swiss cross. The dial is a black, not too glossy, a little bit of sheen to it, but mostly a matte finish. Large Arabics, sapphire crystal. And as you can see, this is a GMT. It has an inner dial GMT function complication on this watch. The date is at 3 o'clock. And the hands and markers, as you saw again in the intro, are applied with Super Luminova. And one thing, nice little touch I've really grown to like about Victorinox is they put the Swiss cross at the 12 o'clock position. I think that's a nice touch. For me, when Saltzman sends watches in, I'm not always sure what I'm getting. So when I did the unboxing the other day, I didn't even realize this was a GMT. I think it was because of the way the hands were configured on the dial at that time, or I just wasn't paying attention. But as you can see, the inner dial, the GMT hand has the open circle at the end of it, and you see the hour marker inside that circle. I think the markers on the GMT dial could be a lot bigger, like how a Hamilton on their khaki field watches have the 24-hour marker dial on the inside. Could have been a little bit more legible. I think that was another reason why I didn't realize it was a GMT. The markers was just too small. The strap is a very nice rubber strap. This isn't my, a type of strap that I would gravitate towards on my own, but I'm actually really impressed with it. When I see a strap that I'm not sure if it's silicone or not, I always have flashbacks to those old plastic rubbery straps that came on the old SKXs, and but this is a very, very soft, pliable rubber strap, very good quality. So yeah, definitely recommend this strap, and would be nice keeping it on, especially since it ties in with the second hand and the hour markers on the outer chapter ring. You can see the orange strap, the second hand, and the markers really pulls the watch together. Very cosmetically pleasing to the eyes. On the strap, the buckle and tang also have the black gunmetal coating. The movement is a Swiss quartz movement. I tried to find information on it, on what model, but I just couldn't find a model number. So yeah, it's just a basic Swiss quartz movement. So for the GMT function, you pull out the crown. It's just a push-pull crown. You see the second hand hacks. Push it into the first position, which moves the GMT hand, and away from you changes the date. Do a quick zoom in here. So you can see like I said earlier, the numbers are just a little bit on the small side for the GMT dial, but still very nice complication to have at this price point. The things I like about this watch, 3 things that I like. Like I said, I like the color combination. Not just the black dial, but the black case with the orange accents on the dial that match up with the orange rubber strap. That's a real nice feature to it. The GMT complication at a sub 500 price point on a watch, you don't always get that. Those are kind of hard to find. So that's a nice complication to have if you're looking for it. And I like the quality of the strap. Like I said, it's a real quality, high quality rubber strap. The dislikes, I'm not a big fan of stationary bezels, so I would have, even if it was just a friction bezel, didn't need to be a 60 or 120 click bezel, but a friction bezel would have been nice, but it is what it is. And like I said earlier, the hour markers on the GMT dial are a little on the small side, but those are nitpicky. That's just stuff that I see that after spending a couple of days with it. But overall, this is a very nice Victorinox watch for at the sub $500 price point. You get a GMT date complication and very nice color combination, aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. So yeah, thanks again for Saltzmans watches for sending this in. I most definitely appreciate it. It's a very handsome watch. And so yeah, that's the review. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one.